Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we are doing a pick a card on what will happen over the next 7 days, what you can expect in the week ahead, just things to keep out for or keep a lookout for, and just to keep in mind. So I have 3 piles for you today. Pile 1, I have this lovely little clear quartz angel. Pile 2, I have this selenite heart. In pile 3, I have a white jade elephant. So take a deep breath. Go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, you could just have a pretty busy week, or there could just be something else in another pile that you needed to hear for you. The timestamps will be in the description box below, so sometimes if you're having a hard time choosing, you can look at the timestamps and see if there's a number that speaks to you. So again, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'll leave these up here for a moment, and I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked this clear quartz angel. I'll put this over by this shungite angel. All right, so we are going over what you can expect in the next 7 days. Yeah, just a heads up for the week ahead. This is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when you're finding it. Just know you can expect this energy in the next 7 days. All right, so you guys start off with your tarot for your overall energy. We have a 9 of Cups and a 3 of Coins, which is the 3 of Pentacles. So there's definitely something like a wish fulfillment coming in this week, something maybe you've been working on or hoping for or manifesting coming to light this week. So that's really, really good energy to be in. So it's very happy, very just like, wow, I can't believe this just happened kind of energy. And with it coming out with a 3 of Pentacles, for a lot of you guys, it could be something that you've been working diligently on, or collaborating with other people, or this fruition of getting to work on something that you truly love with other people could be coming up for you this week with the wish fulfilled cup or card here. So I'm kind of being drawn into these two guys in this card. This deck is beautiful. This is the Tarot of the Divine. And I don't know the story behind this exact illustration. However, the message my guides are giving me about this is not allowing this feels like your own internal self-doubts, because it's kind of above her head. So in her head, maybe second guessing yourself or allowing fears and self-doubt to shadow the things that you want to do. So you have to make sure you just like keep those out of your mind and keep walking forward towards this goal that you want to achieve for yourself. But yeah, this is definitely a very lucky week coming in for you for the tarot. All right, next you guys have Smoke and Mirrors. So this card is a lot about things not being exactly as they seem. I know it seems like it could be a bad message, but it's just a message about, this could be also your doubts clouding your judgment, clouding your vision, and allowing like limiting beliefs to really like blind you from the things that are possible for yourself, or even seeing yourself clearly. We do have all these little butterflies. So it's like working past those limiting beliefs, working past those shadow aspects, the things that you maybe cloud your mind and help, make you not be able to see clearly. Like you're being guided to really like push all that aside and really see the truth of the situation, to see it clearly, and don't let those other things bog you down here this week. Sometimes this card also can be just a reminder that maybe there's something else going on with someone else that you're not seeing clearly, and that can go either way. It can be you maybe thinking someone is presenting themselves in a true manner and they're not, and that could be detrimental to you, or actually that could be favorable. So someone could just not being honest about their feelings. Either way, kind of take it for your situation. These are general readings, but it's just things aren't always what they seem is the main message with that card. So there's something going on this week that may not be exactly as it appears. You guys have Moonlight. So this is a card a lot about like anything with the moon is involving our intuition here. We have this hourglass, so something about time and things coming in, and we have an owl here, so it's about knowledge and wisdom coming in. So if you've been waiting for clarity, just the way this is coming in, it's like trusting your own intuition and keep moving forward and trust the wisdom that you know about a situation, regardless as how it seems. Like if you just know something about a situation for yourself, and even if it's taking time, it's like keep moving forward in the things and trust your intuition through this process. I think you guys have a lot more wisdom than maybe you've been giving yourself credit for. Again, possibly letting those self-doubts, self-fears creep in. And this is the week to like really see past all the BS and just trust yourself fully. All right, for the shine for yourself, like something you need to make sure you're doing this week is to commit to self-care rituals. So a lot of times we will say things like, oh, I want to do this for myself. I want to give myself like a facial every week, things like that. But then we don't do them. So this is about committing to doing things for yourself, whatever that self-care ritual looks like, taking a bath, going for a walk, eating healthier, drinking more water. All those are forms of self-care, you know, being kinder to yourself and actually committing to that this week. That was such a weird. All right. Someone also might be getting like a gift basket this week that has a lot of self-care items in it. I don't know why that vision just came up, but it's like almost like someone being surprised by a basket of self-care items. So I'm not sure who that is, but that was interesting coming through. All right, next, you guys have another card of luck here. So you guys have Rabbit Spirit. It says now is a lucky time. Again, you have this wish fulfillment. So if this is the week that you've been like wanting to make something happen, you know, if you've been thinking about, this is the week to put it in, like you're in a very lucky stance this week. Also things multiplying and growing quickly for you with this Rabbit Spirit, you know, because rabbits are very fertile. So that's another message that could be coming in. Just be mindful that this could be a very fertile, abundant week for you in all forms. And things just coming in quickly and in a quick manner, but very lucky. Yeah. It's like the stroke of luck this week. Then we have a card of forgiveness. So you're being reminded to, possibly look past something, forgive someone else, or you could be being asked for forgiveness, or I'm also hearing forgiving yourself for past discretions. It's like you did what you needed to do at that time and you're no longer that person, and so it's okay to leave that in the past and forgive yourself and move forward knowing what you know now. Is kind of that thought process coming in. So this does feel like, again, a lot of self-forgiveness for just past things, or just it's like just forgive yourself for all that stuff in the past and move forward. But also some of you guys, someone's asking for your forgiveness. So you're being guided to forgive, to rise above it, to, shine your light. It doesn't mean you have to forget things, and you can still hold healthy boundaries, but forgiveness also can sometimes, like forgiving someone else can also free your soul from that pain and that anger and all that stuff that's not even doing anything to them, but it is detrimental to you. So forgiveness is going to be a big part of your guys' week. Next up, you have Laugh at Your Demons. I love this card. So this is kind of goes into this, because it's like she has these like self-doubt demons, and she's like, like you can't get me, right? So it's like looking at yourself, and this also could go into the forgiving yourself, like looking at your past things, or maybe the things that we do, our own flaws, and just kind of laughing at them, like taking the power back, like stop giving your power away to fears and doubts and old patterns and things like that, and just like learn to laugh at them and just let it go and move forward with your life here, if it's holding you back at all. All right, you guys, you guys have Get Ready to Multiply. So for some of you guys, someone could be getting pregnant, or be mindful if you don't want to take precautions this week. But we have like this whole like sense of multiplying here. So things coming in abundantly, quickly. You could have like your bank statement just multiplying, money coming in from lots of multiple resources. But this is just a week to really multiply and things to grow in a quick manner. All right, so for love this week, you guys have fun and you have balance. And this is the yin and yang energy coming in. So finding like balance in your connections. This also can be love for yourself and just family members. But this is a week of just fun activities are coming in. There might be a surprise, like a surprise date for some of you guys, but feeling like really in balance. And another reminder that's coming in here is to keep balance in your relationships. Try not to lose yourself. If you have a tendency to lose yourself in a connection, make sure you're holding yourself important, just as important as you are making the other person. Make sure you keep the balance. And that's how you have a good, healthy relationship, is finding the balance in all things. And there could be another message. This could just be like a one-off. Someone could be coming back in and balancing things out that you may have felt off for some reason. Things are just evening out this week. So it could be the yin and yang energy is that masculine, feminine, divine counterpart kind of energy. So for some of you guys that relate with that, there could be an evening out and a balancing this week and a lot of fun surrounding that. So let's do message cards. So I'll do love messages from each of the zodiac elements, and then we'll pull letters and charms for you guys as well. So if you're dealing with, we'll start with an earth sign. If you're dealing with an earth sign, what would an earth sign want to say? I feel you in my heart. For those dealing with a water sign, okay, that one. I worry that I will never be good enough for you. For those dealing with a fire sign, what do they want to say? Everything you touch turns to gold. You are pure magic. That makes me giggle a little bit because of a thought I had earlier today. All right, and last but not least, air signs. Oop, you guys are getting two. Okay. What do you want from this love? They want to know what you want. And hey, kind of sounds very air sign like, hey, what do you want from this love? All right, so let's pull our charms and letters here. Let me try not to hit my camera. I have a new camera angle I'm trying out. I really like it. Hopefully you guys like it too. All right, so let's see. Oh, your zodiac dice for the week. So this could be someone that you're dealing with heavily this week, or the energy of this sign. So you guys have Libra. So Libra is the ruler of the 7th house, a ruler of relationships and balance. And you guys did have that balance coming up. So again, this is a week of like harmony and balance, or you could actually be dealing with a Libra or someone with heavy air and Libra placements. Like me, you're dealing with me right now, and I have heavy Libra and air placements. So, all right, let's see. Let's get your letters. Whoa, okay. You guys got a lot. And don't worry, I will hold these up. Okay, so this could be someone's initials. This could be a place. We have roar here, which reminds me of like Leo for some reason. So we have ROAREWS and O. So again, could be someone's initials, could be a location, just something important to you. Could be your initials, things like that. All right, let's get your charms. So for pile 1, what else do they need to know about their week? Get in here. All right. You guys got 3 more tarot cards. So you guys have the Sun, the Star, and Temperance. So these are, it's going to be, again, that very happy energy. The Sun is like the happiest card in all of tarot. So again, just a very happy week. The sun's coming out, it's kind of, we're moving into spring as I'm recording this. So it's just like, things are just going to be piecing together, and you might just have moments of feeling super happy, but not sure why, but own it. The Star here. So the Star also can be about hope. It can be about that wish fulfillment coming through that you guys had with the 9 of Cups. And it also can be about healing and blending things and just, repairing yourself. And same with Temperance. Temperance is also a card of blending and healing and divine intervention. So this could be a week some magical things seem to happen for you, like divinely guided kind of thing. We do have the dragonfly here, which is a nod to light workers, and also like, well, I feel like this might have been your sign. You're looking for a dragonfly in the reading. But this also can be like past loved ones. So sometimes when you see dragonflies, there's this big theory that that's your past loved ones trying to tell you, you know, hi, or that they love you. We do have the compass, and this says, love will always find a way. So, you know, for some of you guys, I did talk about feeling like somebody was coming back in, bringing balance to a connection. So this could be someone finally finding their way back to you. And then with the lips here, so someone either could be getting some nice kissy lips over this week, but also just like I'm feeling like the need to tell you to remember to speak your truth. But you can be kind about it, but you just make sure you're being honest and truthful to yourself this week and whatever arises. So pile one, I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some insight. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for spending your time with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, I will have a link in the description box below on how to reach me about our readings. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. As always, thank you so, almost hit the thing. Thank you so very much, and have a good one. Bye, guys. If you're sitting there, I think I need to move this camera a little bit up. So sorry if you're sitting there and I'm being crazy real quick, because I was almost hitting this. I don't remember how I had it before. I had to move it out of the way because I had company. Okay, I think that's a little better. I'm smacking that every time, so if you're sitting there, sorry for the dizziness. Hope you're doing well. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this really beautiful selenite heart. And let me put this guy up here. Selenite heart. All right, so we are going over what you can expect in the next 7 days, things to keep in mind. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're finding this, just know that these are things you can expect over the next week. We'll start off with your tarot for your overall energy for the week, and you guys have the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Coins. So for some of you guys with the 6 of Swords is a lot about moving from chaos to calm. This also is a card of travel, so some of you guys could be traveling this week or planning to travel or possibly working towards making money to travel, but we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, this is going to be a week where maybe things have been a little rocky, but you're starting to feel like things are smooth sailing, evening out. You're starting to see like, yeah, the calm after the storm kind of vibe that's coming in. With this 8 of Coins, the 8 of Coins is a lot about putting in a lot of work. It's kind of interesting, like you might have been putting in a lot of hard work, and for some of you guys, I feel like this is actually like a lot of healing work that's been coming in. Maybe things have been really chaotic. You've been dealing with a lot of energies. Like I have to notice, like she is like crying here and working with these thorns. So you guys may have been or are still going through some painful periods of growth where you're putting in a lot of work, but just know that it's going to bring you so much peace. So white birds in general typically mean peace, but these are, you know, can't tell if they're swans or geese, but they're flying out. So just know that all the hard work, all that painful work, all that stuff, again, this feels very much like either a lot of you guys or at least one of you guys has been working very diligently on healing themselves, doing shadow work, doing all that hard stuff, really sitting with emotions that maybe have been uncomfortable. But just know all this work is going to pay off, because these kind of go together with like everything you're doing now is going to bring you to where you need to be. So just remember that. I know sometimes things can be really hard. Try not to give up and just keep moving forward, even through the pain. That's where the greatest growth comes from. And it'll all like make sense in the long run, hopefully. But just know that things will be evening out, and your hard work and that everything you've been doing thus far, even if you don't feel like you've been doing nothing other than sitting in a puddle of tears, just know that it's all going to be working out in your favor, and you're going to feel very free from this very soon. Next, you guys have beautiful uncaging. I really love this card. So we have a big heart here and the key. So there could be something coming in that is like the key to unlocking your heart, or possibly someone else that you're dealing with. So things are going to be blossoming and blooming, and things are going to be coming together. Again, I feel like whatever this hard work that you've been putting in, and some of you guys, it might just be physically work at your job, for those not doing the whole like healing thing, but just know that this is paying off, because this is like uncaging your heart and opening it up. And or possibly helping open someone else's that's connected with you. I feel like there's an energetic tie here for some of you guys with the work you're doing for yourself for some reason is benefiting someone else, possibly energetically. But just know that it's all working in order to unlock everything that you need and all the things that you want to bring in a loving manner. And it's going to be a beautiful, like, just uncaging of things. We have the talisman. So this is a card a lot about all the trials and tribulations you've gone through in your life have put you on path to exactly where you need to be. Even if you didn't feel like, in the time, or if you're still in the time, know that everything you've been through is really putting you on path to balance, to go forward. It's giving you like all the strength and wisdom that you need to do to go on to the next part of your journey here. But this is a card of like ultimate wisdom, ultimate growth, like really, really setting into who you truly need to be, or putting on your path to like the next version of yourself. Like we're always evolving and growing and expanding. So sometimes, our next little growth is just to set us on the next little part of our path, and then we expand and grow and then change. And that's the beautiful thing about life. You're not a tree. If you don't like your situation, you can do things to get yourself out of it. Most of the time, it might be a little harder than others. I know someone probably will hear that and be like, oh, I can't, there's always, if there's a will, there's a way. So even if it's baby steps, but just know that everything, like you guys have worked so hard and you're so wise. You haven't let this wounding get the best of you, and you're moving through this, and it's going to feel like this. Again, this is a card of like an ascended soul, really moving forward. So like pat yourself on the back if you've been doing all this hard work, and just know that everything is just going to be like finally coming, like all the pieces are going to start coming together, and you're going to be able to use all this wisdom and experience that you have possibly to help others, but definitely help yourself on your journey. So we have release self-doubt, let go of fear. So you're being guided this week to really just let all those doubts go, let go of fear, move forward, and trust that you do know what you're doing. Again, this is a card of inner wisdom. So just know that you don't have to let those fears hold you back. Even if you don't know, if you can't see, past your next step, just keep moving forward and just know that it will come together. You are moving into calmer waters, but you do, in order to move forward, you're going to have to let go of those self-doubts and those self-fears, or in those fears. Oh, and then you guys have antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. So if you felt like you've been in a bubble lately, again, all this healing, just know that you're finally moving forward in a quick manner this week, that everything is going to start, the pieces are coming together. That's the message I keep getting for you guys, Pile 2, is the pieces are coming together, and you'll be able to propel yourself forward from this moment, again, moving forward. And yeah, everything's going to come in like almost lightning speed. We are moving into Aries. We've moved into Aries season here as I'm recording this. So it's that energy of like being able to actually do stuff instead of being in a bubble that maybe you've been in a hermit mode or something like that, and like really moving forward and going forward quickly. But it just feels like everything's coming together. It's like you finally decided what you want, or you're moving towards that and you put the work in, and the universe is like, here you go. Thank you for all the hard work you've done. We're going to let things like just work for you and move forward for you. Okay, we have this card and it says return to nature. So you're being guided also to make sure you're grounding this week, to really appreciate nature, find gratitude for Mother Earth. There's so much abundance in that. Like when we can stop and it helps you be present too. So if you find yourself, if you're like me, you get caught in your a loop of overthinking things, or just so much in your mind, It's one of the easiest ways to ground yourself and to bring yourself back into the present is to appreciate the beauty and the nature around you and really connect with the earth, connect with trees, hug a tree. It's scientifically proven it can change like your whole like energetic field. I know that sounds, it's true. You can look it up. But just connecting with nature, there's so much healing presence. For some of you guys, water might be very healing. So doing something that connects yourself back to water. I'm also hearing salt baths or something like that will really help. Epsom salt baths. If you don't have a bath, I was watching a TikTok the other day and someone said like they use this Epsom salt shower scrub. And it was, it's a very evolved light worker that I follow, and he was talking about this because he doesn't have a bath and it's been life-changing or very helpful for him for cleansing. So I don't know the brand, but I don't know. I always seem to watch something when I need to share it to somebody else. So if you don't have a bath and you've wanted to do something with Epsom salts, you can look up Epsom salt body scrub. I'm sure you can find stuff that'll work really well, but it's like that reconnecting and cleansing yourself of all this old baggage, possibly, and let nature do it for you. Like go for a walk and just stare at the trees and just look at how beautiful flowers that are coming out and blooming are and things like that. All right, reevaluate your priorities. So there could be something in your life right now that you may need to, I talked about that shifting things. Like you might have to look at something and be like, okay, this is a priority, but is this really serving me? Do I really want to do this? And possibly make a new plan or reevaluate it. And even if you're one of those people that you're like, well, I've been working on this for so long and it's not working, but you don't want to give up because you've been working so hard, but yet it's not working for you, you may need a tweak. And it's okay, to revise a plan. Even if you told everybody about it, for some reason, I feel like someone has self-doubt, but like, I told everybody I was going to do this thing and it's not working and I'm afraid of failure. Let that go and reevaluate and go from this point and move towards where you need to be. So, and then for others of you guys, it could just be like very simple things. I know I'm getting very spiritual with this pile here. But just adjusting some priorities and reevaluating what is important and what isn't important in your life, and make sure you're weeding out the things that you no longer need in your life. And also make sure that you are on your own priority list, because you're so important, because this is your life. So make sure you're prioritizing yourself and your needs as well. Oh, how cute. So this is a deck called That's So 80s Oracle. And you guys have You're My Favorite, and we have Kermit and Miss Piggy here. So this could be, and this wasn't part of the love section. This is just the card you guys got. So there could be a loving connection coming in for this week too, like either possibly new or returning, old love kind of being rekindled, but just someone, letting you know that you are their favorite person. And really, like, I'm being guided to say, when someone gives you a compliment, to actually take it and trust that they're being honest with you, because they see you without seeing the doubts and the fears. They see you for who you truly are, instead of like this misguided view you may have of yourself because it's being shadowed by old patterns. So, take the compliments that you get this week and just know that you are people's favorite. All right, for love, you guys have forgiveness. Forgiveness popped up in pile 1 too. Not this card, but a different card. And then gifts. So someone could be getting gifts. And I know I keep getting really spiritual with this pile. I can't help it. But someone also could be revealing their gifts this week. Like, as you forgive something and possibly forgive yourself, because love doesn't have to just be romantic. This could be the love for yourself. As you forgive yourself, I feel like that's going to expand and open up your gifts, or possibly forgive someone else in your past that you may have been holding on to resentment and pains and all those low vibrational energies. As you've let those go, your gifts are going to expand. Again, might just be for someone. This whole spiritual message might just be for one person watching. So rock on. This is your reading. I hope it's for a lot of people, because it's such a beautiful thing. But just gifts are expanding. I keep getting that. Other of you guys, you could be surprised with gifts, which is really fun. Also, someone asking for forgiveness or forgiving you for something this week when it comes to love. So let's do love messages, and we'll do letters and charms. So these are messages from the different zodiac elements. So if you're dealing with someone who's an earth sign, which would be Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, what would they want to say? For anyone dealing with an earth sign, what does the earth sign want to say? We had a flipper. I hope that you are okay. So if you're dealing with an earth sign, that's what they want you to know. If you're dealing with a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Honestly, I'm not doing well. I'm going through a lot right now. So they want you to know that they're going through a lot. Those dealing with a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Will you marry me? Will you be the one I spend the rest of my life with? And then those dealing with an air sign, what do they want to say? Which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You cross my mind 1,000 times a day. You know, those air signs are the thinkers of the zodiac. So you're invading their thoughts all the time. All right, let's do letters and charms. So first I'll pull a zodiac dice, or roll a zodiac dice for you guys. You guys could be dealing heavily this week with someone of this sign or the energy of this sign. So you guys have Sagittarius. So Sagittarius rules the ninth house, which is also about travel, higher spiritual learning. I can't stop with that message. Or you could just be dealing with a Sagittarius, or I'm also hearing possibly another fire sign this week. So let's get you guys some letters. So pile 2 letters. This could be someone's initials. This could be a location. Sometimes it spells out words. Take it for how it fits for you. Okay, he's got a couple. Oh, we got hot here. So we have HOTR for your letters. All right, and for charms. So for pile 2, what else do they have going on this week that they need to know about? So you guys have the Ace of Pentacles. So a new beginning could be coming in, a new tangible beginning with something, or a new offer could be coming in this week. Oh, and then we have High Priestess. You know, that's our intuition. That's really tapping into your own spiritual powers. I'm not letting that go. I'm just going to go with it. We have Compass here, which is kind of reminiscent of this talisman having the compass. So just know that you're on path, or your path is going to be unfolding this week, or you're going to find it possibly a new direction. You guys should have reevaluate your priorities. We have an elephant here. So this is always like a nostalgic kind of energy for me. You could be dealing with family as well a lot this week with this, but just reminiscing and thinking about things, because they say elephants never forget. So it always just kind of reminds me of like this thinking about the past and reminiscing about things this week. You guys also have kiss and sport. So some of you guys could be making kissing a sport, but I'm seeing like people going to like a sporting event, something like that, possibly someone getting kissed at a sporting event, but just know like this beautiful kissy energy is coming in for you guys this week. So there you go, pile 2. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some insight into what you can expect in the next 7 days. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps me out, and it's a free way to support free tarot on YouTube. And all of us are very thankful for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and have a lovely week. Bye, guys. Oops. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked this lovely white jade elephant. So for some reason I feel like, you know, an elephant with a trunk up is a signifier of good luck. So this also could be a week of good luck for you guys coming in. Being very guided to say that. Wasn't planning on it, but it just came in. So we are going over what you can expect in the next 7 days. Just no matter when you find this, it's the next 7 days from here out. I'll start with your tarot just to tap into the overall energy of your week. So you guys have a King of Cups, and you guys have the Justice card. So for some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra, or you could be a Libra. I have to put a nod to that. So the King of Cups, there's going to be like something that's coming in with ultimate fulfillment here. I know this card seems, he's got a dragon on here. It seems a little, but there's also a sense of guarding of emotions, guarding of the heart this week for some of you guys, and trying to be balanced in situations. So, okay. I'm going to give you guys a message that came in. So take it or leave it. It's going to be for somebody. There is a need to find balance in how much you pour yourself out and how much you keep to yourself this week. So just be mindful of keeping your balance here with justice and matters of the heart. So if you find yourself, if you're the type of person that's a giver, which is a beautiful thing, make sure that you're not over giving this week. Make sure you're keeping this in balance, making sure you're staying clear. If you give and give and give, I feel like some people have this cycle of give so much and then you don't get that back from people. And then you find yourself getting in this like resentment kind of thing, not even intentionally, but you're like, why do I pour so much to everybody else and I don't get that return? So if that's something that seems to cycle around a lot in your life, the lesson may be to very much create boundaries for other people that are takers, and also creating a healthy boundary for yourself to not overgive this week, to make sure that you're keeping some of that love for yourself. You're just as important than, if not more, than everyone else in your life. So make sure you're also honing some of that love, that care, that attention for yourself and finding the balance here. Other of you guys could be dealing with a legal matter this week that could be finally either starting that you've been waiting on or coming to conclusion as well. With justice being here, I'm also hearing possibly legal matters around marriage, either getting married or getting a divorce. Good luck either way. Like it doesn't feel like a bad thing, but just things coming, like some truths coming out too with justice here. Like it's seeing the truth and justice prevailing this week. But that message is big about make sure you're keeping healthy boundaries for other people and yourself. Don't allow yourself to overgive this week, and just stay true to your balance. Like if some of you guys have been like, maybe I should do this thing where I over pour to this other person that hasn't appreciated me, it's almost like, hold it back a little bit. All right. Oh, but we have great big love. I love this card. Okay. This card, sorry. This card is, I pulled these the other day and I didn't look at them at all. So I have no idea. I'm just as surprised as you guys. So, gosh, this is just a week of love too. So I know I'm reading this as a warning. Other of you guys, there just could be so much big love expanding this week. This card usually is about romantic love and love around us coming in. It does have a message about self-love as well. So that could, again, fall into that. But just know that this is like a week of just feeling so expansion, like so much heart expansion. So also some of you guys could be having like a heart activation or recently had a heart activation of your heart chakra where things are growing and expanding. But I think it's going to feel warm and lovely, and don't be afraid of it. If you're the type of person that's kept a cage around your heart, you're being guided to open up this week and allow love in and allow love out as well. Next, you guys have a ride the wave. So we have two dolphins on here. So dolphins may be important to somebody. And we have this like little fairy riding this dolphin. So this is a card about going with the flow. I'm reminded of the saying, what flows, flows, and what crashes, crashes. So try to just go with the flow this week, ride the wave. It can be either as fun or scary or awful as you choose to see it. So there's a nod about perception here this week about like, you do have control on how you perceive a situation and how much you allow it to affect you. That's really the only thing in this life that we have control over, is how we view what's happening to us and around us. So if you choose to see the bad, you'll get more of that because that's your focus. If you choose to see the good, you're going to get more good because that's your focus. And that also buys into the law of attraction and bringing things in. But I'm being guided to just, go with the flow and choose your perception on the situation, because it can make or break you this week about how you're seeing things unfolding and how you can be flexible and go with it. All right, we have create your own happiness. Wow, this goes into that perception message and your intuition here with the moon. So just know that you are in charge of your happiness of your life, and especially this week. Again, that perception, thing. Like, how are you perceiving this? How are you allowing it to affect you? And can you tweak that? And I mean, all of us go through really crappy things. So I'm not overlooking or downplaying that. I'm not trying to do that. But you can adjust things and, just, I don't want to put out like toxic positivity because that's a thing. But hopefully you guys understand the message I'm saying. Like, you can make tweaks and choose how you allow things to affect you, and you can create your own happiness. If things in your life you don't like, maybe it's time to block some of those things out or cut some people out of your life if they're drawing and sucking out your happiness, and really have, like, put this love for yourself. Again, creating boundaries, healthy boundaries for yourself in order to keep you happy this week. Oh, we have Hummingbird Spirit. This is such a beautiful card. So this is a card about being here now. So it's also about pulling yourself in the present. If you have a tendency to either focus too much on the past, which is usually ties into, depressive type things, or think too much in the future, which can be that anxious energy. You're being really guided to just pull all your energy into the here and now, into this here and now moment. So the past, you can't change it. You can learn from it, but you can't do anything about that. In the future, you really don't know until it's here. So don't stress too hard about it. There's nothing wrong with planning and figuring things out. However, don't spend all your time always looking in the future, because then you're missing your right here and right now. So really take in the beauty around you. I'm also here getting grounded and getting rooted into nature with this red root chakra color, coming in and rooting into your heart with all this green, and then the divine is purple. But more like they're really guiding me into telling people to ground yourself in your root chakra and in your life, and just be in this present moment. Tangibly, physically be here. A lot of us on spiritual journeys have a tendency to get so far into our head thinking about all these things and evaluating and this and this and this, that we forget that we're here having a human experience, and we need to make sure we're doing just that, being tangible in this earthly life, and really owning that being here now kind of vibe. All right, next you guys have a change in direction. So something could be flipping upside down. This also reminds me of the Hangman, which is, again, that changing your perception on something. But just know that something is going to shift this week. It could be either something you expected or you've been wanting to change, or it could flip you upside down a little bit. But just know that it's going to all work out in your favor, but there could be a change of direction coming in for you guys this week. We have admit your vulnerabilities. So you may be guided to admit your vulnerabilities. And the way this message is coming in is that there's something about your story, something about you've been through that maybe you haven't expressed to somebody, but something about your story is going to help somebody else. So there's this beauty in being vulnerable, like being able to be vulnerable and open and caring, and it's like we get as much love as we're willing to be open with it. So admitting your vulnerabilities, this might also being honest with someone in your life about how you feel, maybe, if boundaries are being crossed, being open and honest about all of that and what you need in your life and what you need to be the happiest version of yourself, and creating that for yourself. But that also might be involved being a little more open than you're used to, but admitting your vulnerabilities. But I really am getting this message that something about your story is going to help somebody else. So if you can be open and honest and share that vulnerable moment, it's going to change the world and change the life of somebody else. So keep that in mind. We have I'll Be Back, the Terminator. So for some of you guys, there could be someone returning back into your life this week. Maybe someone that's really rocked your world with the Terminator, but just know something's coming back. Or for some of you guys, if someone is leaving this week, just know that it's not over. Things are returning and this person will be back. When it comes to love, you guys have commitment and caution is coming up. So for a lot of you guys, there could be a relationship that's moving to the next level. Some people actually could be getting married. We did have justice here, or getting engaged. But something around commitment, again, this is a general reading, so it may fit a little bit differently for everybody, but something is either moving up to the next level or possibly changing out of a committed relationships for some of you guys. But then you have caution here. These could be going together, again, fit it for your situation. It doesn't feel like it's don't be cautious about commitment, but for some of you guys that might be, you'll know if that's for you. If you're then take that what it means to you. Trust your intuition when you're watching any tarot. But this is a general reading, so I'm trying to fit everybody in. But there is a need to be cautious around your heart this week, or cautious about someone that is involved in your life. So just be mindful of how you're proceeding forward when it comes to love, and just, I'm just hearing, be a little slow. It's for someone. Just take it a little slow. Still go with the flow, but just there's a need to be cautious about something. So let's pull love messages, and then I'll do letters and charms. So these are for the different zodiac elements. So if you're dealing with someone that is an earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what would they want to say? So anyone in pile 3 dealing with an earth sign, what does earth sign want to say? I hope to take the weight off your shoulders one day. For those dealing with a water sign, which is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, what does water sign want to say? In time, we'll be together and we will reach union. Okay, and those dealing with a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't want anyone else, I just want you. And those dealing with an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what do they want to say? I hope that you're okay. So there's those messages. And let's pull some letters and charms for you guys. First, I'll pull a zodiac dice. So this could be someone that you're dealing with heavily this week, or the energy of this sign. All right, so pile 3, you guys have a Cancer. So, ooh, sorry, my stomach just made some crazy noises. Apologize. Someone can be hungry for a Cancer. I don't know. But you could be dealing with a Cancer or a water sign. This would also be the 4th house, so it could be around home, things like that. But watery emotions, I'm also hearing, and sensitivity this week. So, all right, let's pull your letters. This could be someone's initials, could be a location. Sometimes they spell words. I'll let you guys figure that out for yourself. But let's see what we have. We have O and K. We have an A, so AA, and then we have 2 O's and then a K. So repeating letters for some reason. Take that as you will. And then let's pull, you guys, last but not least, some charms. So what else does pile 3 need to focus on or know about their week? Digging in deep, digging in deep. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right. So we have a 1 here. So new beginnings could be coming in this week, a new start. Like, think any of the aces in tarot, but just a new beginning, a new start coming in this week for a lot of you guys. Oh, and you guys have the Fool. So that goes hand in hand. So yeah, a new beginning, something starting off fresh. We did have that Hangman. I talked about that Hangman energy earlier with this change in direction, a change in perception this week. So there may be something that flips you upside down. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's like a really good thing that's going to help you see things a little bit differently here. We have the camera. So I feel like some of you guys could be taking pictures this week, looking at old pictures, or someone is spying on your pictures. Whenever I get this, I feel like someone's looking at your social media. Maybe you've had some inkling that maybe they are. And that's kind of coming in very clear. We have this heart with this nurse cap. So for some of you guys could be dealing with some health stuff this week, could be dealing with someone in the medical field in a loving way. Someone could need to have their heart checked. I don't know. It's just interesting. Something around like heart and medical, and that could be like actually physically your heart and medical kind of thing. But others of you, you could be falling in love with your nurse. I'm not quite sure, but there's around love and the medical field. And maybe some of you guys are moving into getting into the medical field or something like that, or a new job around that. We have the guitar here, so this could be a chance to go see live music. You could be dealing with a musician. You could be learning a new skill around guitar. And then we have this crying cat here, so laughing so hard that you cry, which is always a good thing. So just this pure laughter, this fun, some funny things may happen that make you just laugh until you cry this week. You could be reminiscing with some old friends here about some times that made you very much laugh till you cried, kind of thing. So pile 3, that's all I have for you. Hopefully, please like, subscribe, share, let me know. I love when you guys come back and let me know how your week was and how it fit. It's always super fun for me. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for spending time with me, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future readings. Bye, guys.